dirty, dirty Latinos that descends from that floating pile of garbage, I casted my vote for Kamala Harris yesterday.
Okay, this question is for my Puerto Rican brothers and sisters. I hate Trump with the rage of 1,000 suns.
So as a Hispanic, I don't think y'all realize how viral last night was for the community, bro. And not just Boricuas, not just Puerto Ricans, bro.
You know, for some weird, odd reason, I feel like nowadays people don't know how to get upset on their own. They need to look at the news in order to get upset, or they always go with the most popular narrative, which is negative. You understand what I'm saying? Now, we all know recently we have Tony Hinchcliffe, I believe that's his name, but you know, he's a roaster. He's a comedian on a show called Kill Tony, and let's just say on there's no holds barred. However, yes, it might have been the wrong crowd. I feel like that wasn't his demographic, but at the same note, let's be honest right now. Let's talk about some truth right here. Now there's an awareness. Everybody's looking into it right now to make sure what's going on in Puerto Rico. Listen, no disrespect to any Puerto Ricans out there watching this. I love all my people, but me sincerely, I don't let certain things trigger me. You gotta be careful, you know. They know how to move you. So sometimes you gotta just understand things for what it is. With that being said, listen, sit back and react with your boy. Right now we're about to react to the Puerto Rican Latino community, where you're gonna have a mix of emotions. Some people, they don't agree with it. Some people, they don't have a problem because, as they say, they see the bigger picture in it. They understand that Puerto Rico does have a problem when it comes to that. Not saying it's the people's fault. You know, that's the government at the end of the day. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Sit back and react with your boy. Let's go.
This went viral. And I've never seen anything like this. We as a community, because we all got broken communities, but the Hispanic Latino community last night and today, and hopefully until for the next week, we are one, except the Cubans. Whoop! But no, like this was crazy. You got family who never post on Facebook. Everyone's like all these likes and shares. I've never seen anything like this. So it's kind of sad, to be honest. I'm gonna be real that that's what it took for everybody to step up and hopefully go to the polls. But yeah, we'll see if this means anything. I think that was one of the worst moves you could have ever done. And I don't even know if they want to win anymore. I do have a theory that I don't want to say now, but I don't think they want to win and that there's another plan. But more on that later. Anyways, I'm just letting y'all know, between all the Latin artists that posted yesterday, over, 300 million combined followers? Bro. You done goofed.
See, this is where people get things mixed up at. Listen, check this out right here. Yes, they have a lot of followers, but you gotta understand this. Ask yourself this. Why haven't they become an advocate for the cleanup? It seems like people love to come in when, you know, the so-called damage is done, but where's the movement at behind this? If these people have all these followers, why they not using those followers to their advantage so they can at least resolve the situation? Yes, they have a lot of followers. However, it does not mean that all those followers are able to vote. It doesn't mean they're all from the United States.
But guys, it's not working. It's just not working. Don't come after us Latino Americans, and definitely don't come after us Puerto Rican Americans, because we ain't here for your guys' bullshit. New York City is turning red. Trump will be the next president of the United States.
Okay, this question is for my Puerto Rican brothers and sisters. I hate Trump with the rage of 1,000 suns. You may have never seen my face on here before, but I have been actively hating him for 8 or 9 years now. Ever since he rolled down the escalator and said that Mexicans are criminals and rapists. It's been a very stressful week for me, especially after his absurd hate rally in Madison Square Garden, which is my backyard. I've worked in restaurants for 25 years. Some of my best friends are Latin people who I've met and worked alongside in restaurants. So here's my question. I would like to channel some of the rage and hate and anxiety that I'm feeling into something a little more positive. I had this thought this morning. Please tell me if this is a bad or a stupid idea. I just want to go visit Puerto Rico. I've never been. Shame on me. I know it makes me a dick. I've been to other beautiful islands in the Caribbean. I've been to Dominican Republic. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Panama, Mexico. I'm reasonably well-traveled, but for some reason I've never been to Puerto Rico, and I would like to go. Is this something productive that I can do with my time and resources and white privilege? I would like to plan a trip to go to Puerto Rico. I obviously know that it's not an island of garbage. I would like to visit your beautiful island and take some of the angst and anger that I feel towards this disgusting movement in America and do something a little more positive with it. I would love to support the Latino friends that I have, and I would like to make some new ones. So Puerto Rico, please let me know if it's a good time. Whenever I say Puerto Rico, I always think of West Side Story. I love that song. This gringa is looking for something positive to do.
You see what I'm saying now? Like, all right, no disrespect to any gringas or gringos out there, but check this out right now. I mean, how is this bothering her? You see what I'm trying to say? It's like made up rage. And it seems like it's contagious because everyone is going to make a video like this. No disrespect. You understand?
That just put it in the bag for us. He literally just gave us the win.
If our island is garbage, never mind those election people they're running for it. For me, they are garbage too.
I don't think he really understands what he's talking about when he's talking about Puerto Rico's garbage.
It's a joke that gave a real bad taste in my mouth because I'm Puerto Rican.
Obviously, he doesn't know history and how much Puerto Ricans have done for this country, including serving in the military.
Todos somos humanos, todos somos hermanos. No es para estar hablando así, ¿me entiendes? Ese es un racismo.
He said it in the wrong way, wrong time, and wrong place.
Pero a él le falta respeto a la comunidad boricua, ¿tú me entiendes? Y para mí, eso fue una falta de respeto y ética.
He has no idea how hard the Latin community is about to come after and support.
I'm in early voting because he filled up my desire to vote. It's time to take the garbage out, so I'm voting to get it out.
It does impact on the votes because they're not going to vote for Trump. How you want somebody to vote for you when you're talking negative about him?
Trump has been trying to appeal to Latino voters and specifically to Puerto Rican voters. Do you think that he undid whatever benefits he'd done for himself last night?
He did. This was a different kind of insult. At the end of the day, people are going to vote for their pocket and they're going to talk about the economy and all of that. But this appeals to your heart. Everyone has the memories of spending time in Puerto Rico, if that's where your parents were born. My kids spend their summers in Puerto Rico, so Lin-Manuel and Lucecita speaks splendidly about their memories of Puerto Rico. So this is an insult of the heart. And when you insult the heart, you get emotional responses. And that's what you have seen so much outrage. It would have been simple to say, hey, I'm sorry, but that's not Trump. Because at the end of the day, he has created this campaign to divide us, to make sure that he pits groups against groups and have one agenda that he is very clear about. It revolves around immigration. It involves going after everyone that is against him. So his campaign strategy was totally reflected in this Madison Square Garden event.
¿Dónde está mi gente boricua? Boricuas, ¿dónde está boricuas? Ah, mi hija es boricua. Okay? Mi hija es boricua. My daughter is Puerto Rican. And I watched that whole rally yesterday, and the shit was funny. Okay? The shit was funny. Hispanics like to have a lot of babies, and we do. And we do. I got 4 on my husband ready to pop some more. Okay? That shit about the cats and dogs, that his mom lived wherever and they eating cats and dogs, that shit was funny. That shit was funny, and it was. But when you talked about the basura in the ocean, when you talked about the garbage in the ocean, and you said Puerto Rico, the name of it is Puerto Rico, how dare you? There was no punchline. There was no hee ha ha funny. That shit wasn't funny. So what was it for? Because you're supposed to be a comedian and that shit was not funny. So you saying my daughter is trash? You saying all the Puerto Ricans are trash? Okay. Okay. The only trash I seen was the motherfucking trash coming out your goddamn mouth. All right? I'm independent. I'm going to vote for whoever the fuck I want to, whatever suits my motherfucking family. And right now, I need money. We need money and we need prices down. So I'm going to vote for whoever the fuck I want to vote for. I'm going to vote for who's going to bring more money in my house. But y'all fuck for that. Y'all fuck for that. You don't call somebody trash. I don't give a two flying to who the fuck it is. You don't call somebody trash. And you know what? Most people that talk about other people feel some type of way about their damn self. Okay, so do you feel like trash? Sure. Do you feel like trash? Is that why you're talking about Puerto Ricans? Because some sexy ass Puerto Rican woman probably turned your ugly ass down and now you got some hard feelings or something? I don't know. But gente boricuas, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because y'all are us and we are you. USA, baby. Y'all are part of us and we are part of you, and I love every single one of you. And that mother. God bless you. I love you. And remember, no matter what these motherfuckers say, vote for your money, because at the end of the day, that's the only shit that matters.
Now we're going to end it off with a different mix of emotions like I explained to you, right? Now we're going to have some people explain to you how this does not bother them, all right? So check this out.
This comment right here, this is exactly the garbage that we have floating in Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rico government. Guess who that is at the DNC convention in Chicago? Your beloved Pedro Pierluisi, your lovely thief of a governor. Yeah, that's the floating garbage we have in Puerto Rico, and that's whoever's smiling at him there are probably part of his team. Yeah, as you can see. Luckily, he lost the primary, but still, he's the one responsible for Act 22. The reason what you complain that the Americans are taking over our lands. He's the one that passed that bill. The bill that allows Americans to go there and buy property and not pay taxes on it, and open businesses and not pay taxes on it. Benefits that the people don't get. He had all the power to cancel that after people's outrage, but he didn't. And do you think she has the power to do that? Do you think she cares? If the old guy didn't care, she's not gonna care.
I've already had a few people tag me in the videos of the comedian today at the Trump rally insulting Puerto Rico, or what they felt like was an insult. As a Puerto Rican American myself, my dad grew up in Puerto Rico. I was not insulted by this in the very least. Number one, this guy is a comedian. Number two, the clip that they don't show you from right before that is him joking with Latino Americans about a bunch of stuff in our culture. And if you know anything about a Latino American or Hispanic American, we are our worst critics. We harass and make fun of each other. Or if you gave two shits about Puerto Rico or learned anything that's going on there, you would know that this guy's not talking about Puerto Rican people. He's talking about the island of Puerto Rico, which has a massive pollution problem. Tons of trash washes up on this beach every single day, and it looks like a landfill. And there's been a huge problem there since the last hurricane. You know, the one that wiped out people's houses that they did nothing to help with? What a cheap shot they're trying to make while Kamala Harris is at a African-American church in Pennsylvania with a whole new accent she picked up today. But guys, it's not working. It's just not working. Don't come after us Latino Americans, and definitely don't come after us Puerto Rican Americans, because we ain't here for your guys' bullshit. New York City is turning red. Trump will be the next president of the United States, and you guys are going to have to learn how to live with it. And if under some miracle, even though he's winning in every single swing state, he isn't, we're going to stay here and we're going to fight for the next 4 years to get our country back, no matter what happens, because God only knows we'll be in the middle of World War III by then.